Hey, it's your girl Raquel, and I am back with part two of my nude review video. So, on the first video, I answered for y'all if it hurt to use this little doohickey here, all right? On this video, I'm going to actually let you know if the new Flasher 2.0 actually worked for me. So, keep on watching. Before I get into my full review of if the nude worked or not for me, I need to clarify a few statements from my initial video because I was just so excited. I had a new toy. I wanted to show y'all, how to use it. And so this is not laser hair removal. It is IPL treatment. IPL stands for intense pulsed light. It is similar to laser as in the fact that this can be used for permanent hair removal, but it is not a laser. Basically, it uses, intense light to basically damage the hair follicles. So this is not laser, it is IPL. So that's my first clarification. Now, the rules for this to work, according to Nood's website, because they say they are FDA approved and they guaranteed results in 8 weeks or less. So that could be achieved, they gave you this little handy dandy card to use. Let me get it up in there so I can focus on there, where you can mark your treatments because consistency is key. You are supposed to use the nude twice a week and on a level 6 or higher, passing each area at least 3 times. Now, I followed this guide that they gave me. You saw that they were filled in. Now, I bought the nude initially so that I could use laser hair removal on my bikini line, but I started using it on my underarms first. So I am completely done with treating my underarm area according to what is required to start seeing results. I am still in the process of doing my bikini line, and we'll get into why that's behind as well in a moment here. So those are the rules of what you need to do to accomplish the results of receiving permanent hair loss. In my Does It Hurt video, I showed you an image of the skin tones and the skin tones and the color of the hair that the nude should work on. According to the chart they had, it will work on my skin tone because the nude does not work on blonde hair or red hair or anybody that has very fair skin. So basically there needs to be a contrast so that the light can distinguish the hair from your skin, because it works by targeting the melanin in the hair follicle. So basically, the darker the hair, the better the nude should work. Now let's go back to the rules as far as what it takes to require permanent removal. It said to use it at a level 6 or higher. In my Does the Nude Hurt or Not video, I put it on a level 6. The highest level this goes is a 7. So I tried it on 7 once, and if you watched that video of Does the Nude Hurt or Not, you saw that this is not a pain-free situation. I bought this because it kept showing up on my Instagram ads or Facebook ads. I don't know, they may be on Twitter, TikTok too, not quite sure. But if you watch this video, more than likely you saw an ad of there somewhere and you wanted to know, okay, is it really pain-free and does it work? I already answered that first question. It is not pain-free. What does it feel like? To me, it feels like a hot rubber band popping your skin. Obviously, the higher you go, the hotter and the more pain you're going to feel from that pop of a rubber band. I don't call a rubber band pop pain-free. Like if you've ever been hit with a rubber band, you know that it hurts, especially if it's a hot rubber band. I used it at the bare minimum that they said it because I'm not an overachiever child. If you say I need to do it at a 6, that's what I'm gonna stick it at because that 7 was a little intense for me. And my thing is this: if it needs to be at a level 6 or higher to work, why it should just come automatically set to, it's only one setting. It only can be a 6. Now, if it needs to require something higher than that, then that's what y'all need to have it set at. I shouldn't have to, adjust it to the different levels. Like, what's the purpose of having level 1 if that's not going to do nothing? What do I need a level 1 shock for? And so most of the time it feels like a hot rubber band. But baby, sometimes I feel like I got stunned by a stun gun. And what's crazy is they use, like in one of their commercials I've seen on social media, they show like a lady, with a towel on and getting laser hair removal on the bikini area. She's, child, honey, putting this here, honey, and gave me a couple of them shots. So it's not too much of a difference with that. I am about to show you guys a before picture and an after picture. As you can see, it's not too much of a difference. And what kills me about it is that in the after picture, you see there's a dark mark underneath my arm. I received a question. Somebody wanted to know, does it cause hyperpigmentation? And I said, I did have some dark marks that I believe were caused by the Nood on my vaginal area where I was using it, as well as my armpit. So this is just like a minor one, but look, I had one that was exactly 2 on down there and here that were the shape of rectangles, basically the shape of the Nood flasher. So I wouldn't call it hyperpigmentation. I would just say it burnt me. It burnt my skin and left a dark mark. So yeah, that's not good. So like I said, I have done this according to what they said. And one of the reasons why I'm ahead on my armpits and not my bikini line is because I ordered like the nudist bundle, which was supposed to come with some aloe vera and some, maybe an exfoliant. And so it's an additional like extra $40 or something like that. And when y'all saw me open this in my Does It Hurt video, I said, hey, I ordered some other products. Like I would expect them to be shipped together. So I reached out to Nood and I let them know that, hey, my order was not fulfilled completely. And they say they were about 2 weeks behind in fulfilling the orders. So I went ahead and started on my underarms because like shaving my underarms isn't a big deal. I don't get razor bumps or anything like that. So, when I put deodorant on as a moisturizer afterwards. So I felt like, okay, we can do that. But I waited so that I could have the proper materials to complete the procedure so that they can say that I didn't do it correctly. After 3 weeks, I reached out. I'm like, excuse me, where's my stuff at? I need a refund. And so they did issue me a refund for the $40 that I paid for those items. But if I wouldn't have reached out to them, I'm sure I wouldn't have gotten no update or a refund. And I probably may have received the items after I've completed my 8-week treatment. So I would no longer need them anyway. So that left a bad taste in my mouth as well. So they have a 90-day guarantee. Like as far as, I guess you can return it. I need to look more into it because I'm actually thinking about trying to get my money back. Because as you saw from my before and after pictures, there's not much of a difference. And on this card, it says, after week 4, starting to see results, take a pic and leave a review. What am I taking a pic of? Because in their advertisements as well, I've seen, they show, the hair follicle basically falling out, dissolving. I don't know. It go away. But I still have hair follicles. So I'm going to take that as I still have hair. And that's not permanent hair removal. So make it make sense for me. So at 4 weeks, how am I going to leave you a picture if it takes 8 weeks to see results? Because with the Nood, you have to, as I explained in my Does It Hurt video, use it on basically hairless. You need to be hairless to use it. If you have hair, it's not going to be as effective, they stated. So this was my routine. On a Saturday or Sunday, I got kids, y'all. That's my day that my husband, got to take care of the kids some more, and I get to sleep in, do what I need to do. But on Saturday or Sunday, 1 to 2, I would shave everywhere to make sure everything nice and smooth, and use my Nood. Now, it took me probably about, I would say, to do both my armpits and my bikini line, maybe 12 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes to do them. So it's not a super long procedure to go, over the areas 3 times. And then I would follow up. If I did it on a Saturday, typically I'm doing it on a Tuesday for the second treatment. If I do it on Sunday, then it's going to be on a Wednesday. But since it just says twice a week, it didn't specify, it can't be more than 3 days, 4 days, or whatnot, like twice a week. So can I do it, you know, on a Sunday and a Friday and still get the same effects? Not quite sure. The longest period that I went without using my Nood was 6 days, because we took a 5-day trip to Florida back in October, I believe, early October. And so I used it the day before we left, and I used it the day that we got back. So that was the longest that I went during the 1 week. But still, within that 1 week, I gave myself 2 treatments. So I have fulfilled all the treatments and still have not seen the results that I'm looking for. I thought that it was an insignificant price point for me. I don't know what it's, I don't know. So maybe like $190 after I got the refund for it. Laser hair removal is definitely a lot more, in the thousands of dollars. So it's like, hey, let me try this to see if I can save some coins. But baby, I think I'm gonna have to reach out to Ideal Image or somebody else to see if they can, give me baby soft smooth, because that's not where I'm at with this. I thought about maybe, continuing to keep it to see maybe if I just need a longer period of time. But my thing is, I don't want to continue to, go through pain and still have no results. So I'm like, I don't know if I should throw in the towel or keep going. Let me know what you would do, because maybe it take 10 weeks for me. I don't know. But they said 8 weeks guaranteed. So, and plus I'm still not off my bikini line. So also, surprisingly, my armpits hurt more than my bikini line when it comes to pain. So it was a little less sensitive down there, because I was thinking like, oh child, ain't no way I'm gonna be, zapping down there. Now I keep it away from the important parts. I keep it away from my clit, because I don't I want no issues with that. But as far as the labia and vulva, it's been, a lot less painful. So like I would say on my underarms, I've experienced pain on like a level of like a 10, using it on like on a level 6. Like I put it in here, child, and had like a level 9 reaction to pain. I've had some of those down there as well, but they are less frequent than on my underarms. I just don't know if that's just a more sensitive area for me or what. I don't know. But it's less painful down there. But it still is pain. It's still a hot rubber band, but down there I would say on average the pain is like a 5. Under my underarms, typically it's like a 7. So, I know everybody has different scales for pain, but that's how I would describe it. So long story short, you're like, damn, about time you wrapped it up, B. I cannot say that this is something that you should buy, because it didn't work for me. Now, I don't know, maybe if you have fair skin to mine but still have dark hair, maybe you'll have better results. I'm not sure if it's my complexion that didn't deliver the results that I was looking for or not, but it definitely was not user error, because I didn't want to stray away from their directions at all, so that I can come on here and give you this honest review if it worked. Oh, but I know I'm all over the place. So back to that 4 weeks thing. So how do you know if it works at 4 weeks? If you're constantly shaving, you have to shave to use it. So the people who have, pictures of their armpits or bikini lines on their website or on social media, dude, like, you shaved. So how do you know that it's worked? Like, I'm not a super hairy person, so shaving, before I used it, like, how am I going to know that it's actually working? I can still see my hair follicles even after I shave, but that is not the case for everybody. So Just take that as you will as well, because I'm not trying to say they lying, but like I said, I, you know, cannot say that my results were the same. If you have any additional questions about the nude, let me know. And I'll be glad to answer them. And if you use actual laser hair removal, let me know. Drop those comments below so that I can check out those companies. If you use laser hair removal and it worked. Okay, if it worked. I don't want people share with me stuff that did not work. I need something that works. So if it worked, drop it below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to the family, please do so, because we film out here. Look, we get into the intimates of my body here, so we family now. All right, until next time, remember, your miracle's on the way, and I'm out.